So hi everyone and welcome back to the next video. As outlined in the previous recording, I have chosen Mural as illustrative example for a canvas-based cooperation tool. And to be able to work with this tool, in this video I will give you a brief introduction on the tool Mural and how we can use it for creating and facilitating exercises. So basically, first of all, what is Mural? Mural is a digital canvas which gives us the possibility for simultaneous cooperation and to facilitate exercises from a trainer perspective. So the basic structure of this tool is that it provides us a certain workspace, which is like a digital canvas. And we also can populate this workspace with different templates and elements, which can be useful for constructing our exercises. During the exercise, Mural gives us the possibility for a simultaneous cooperation, which means that different people can work simultaneously and we can see what other people are working. And of course, we also can act as an facilitator, which gives us some kind of a superpower. And during the exercise, what we typically do is we work with sticky notes and other cool stuff to share our thoughts, to elaborate the topic, or just to do whatever we want to do during such a training. My personal highlights for this tool are that it has an easy possibility for an anonymous access. So this makes it very easy for the participants to collaborate or to join the Mural by just clicking on one link without registration or installing something. So there's only a very little entry barrier for the participants. And what I learned during the trainings is that people have a lot of fun with it. So after the basic tasks like integrating some post-its, some sticky notes, people start to play around to explore the tool and elaborate on sophisticated stuff like creating drawings, including pictures or something like that. Yeah, and of course, for me as a trainer, it has some nice features for facilitation, which can help me to make the exercises a little bit more sophisticated, like revealing different stuff in an ongoing exercise. Yeah, we will see later which possibilities we have. Yeah, and the last reason is that Mural has a very interesting license model, especially for the academia and for consultants. Okay, so how is Mural structured? The basic thing is that Mural is organized in a hierarchical way, which means that the main element here is something that is called a workspace. So the workspace can be compared with, I don't know, with our house where we are working, and we can create one by registering to Mural ourselves. Be aware in that moment, when you register your account, you have to choose a workspace name, and this one cannot be changed afterwards. So, and inside your workspace that you created, you have different rooms. It's like a room in a house. And there you have some private rooms, which are only accessible after someone is invited. And we have some public rooms, which are basically open and can be accessed by everyone who is a member of your workspace. We will discuss this on the next slide. Yeah, and the last element here inside the individual rooms are different murals, and this is basically where we are working on. Yeah, and that's it. That's the structure of Mural. And now let's take a closer look how to integrate the people in our rooms and our murals. So we have different options for cooperation or for integrating people. The first one is to add someone as a member. So if someone is a member of your workspace, you have to invite the people, and then they basically can join all the open rooms and have different rights also in restricted rooms like private rooms. So you can decide in your workspace member management section if they are able to see the open rooms, if they are maybe an workspace admin, if they can create rooms on their own, or anything else. The second thing is we can integrate people as guests. So guests are external users, which are not a member of your workspace, and they have slightly restricted access. So they, for example, They cannot be equipped with facilitation rights. They cannot create rooms, but they have a personal account, so they are visible with their name and with their picture if they want to. And that's pretty nice if you collaborate with people on a frequent basis. And the last option that we have is to invite people as visitors. This is the one thing that I do most of the time, which basically means that for any mural that you created, you can share a visitor link, and everyone who has this link can click on it and can join the mural anonymous. So this is the very easy way to integrate participants in such a mural. Good. And the last thing to talk about, which probably is of interest for you, is the licensing model. So there are different plans available, a starter plan, a plus plan, and an education plan. And the pricing is based on the number of memberships. So depending on how many members you want to have in your personal workspace, you can choose the best fitting plan. What I like very much about Mural is the education plan. So this is a very, how to say, a very flexible concept, and you can get up to 100 memberships for free. It's a free registration, and then you only have to apply for your classroom plan, which basically can be done by your academic email address, and they are very fast in responding and upgrading your personal account. So this is one certain experience that impresses me very much. So whenever you have an issue or you need some support, you just can contact the guys from Mural via the chat, and they respond in a very quick way. So maybe this is helpful for you. And what is not mentioned here on the slides, but is also very cool, is that they have a special plan for consultants. So if you're a consultant or a trainer, then you also can apply for the educational plan, and you will get a free account as well. So yeah, that was probably one of the reasons why I've chosen to use Mural, because I'm using it in my business life and in the academic life as well. So same tool, different plans. Okay, that's about the theory. And now I would say let's jump into it and take a look how Mural looks straight in there. So basically, just let's open our browser here. Okay, there it is. We can enter Mural by just jumping to mural.co. That's it. Then we have to register if you don't have an account, or in my case, I just sign in. There we go. Okay, and what you see here is just the same thing as we have seen in the slides before. You can see your workspace on the left side, right there. You can see your different rooms. The private rooms are, yeah, some of them are here, and one open room. And here I see just an overview of different murals. So let's go through it step by step. So first of all, if we take a look at the workspace, this was basically the name that I have chosen when I registered my account. And then here you can either invite people to your workspace, you can see the workspace members, or you can manage your workspace. And as you see right here, I'm also able to switch to different workspaces. And these workspaces have been created by different people, and they invited me as a member. So I can jump between the houses, between the workspaces, and collaborate either in my workspace or in the workspace that is shared with me from other people. The second thing here is that we can see our different rooms, and here I can open to see all my different rooms as well. And yeah, here I see my different private rooms with different murals already there, and that's basically how Mural is organized. The public rooms or the open rooms look pretty similar. And now I would say let's give it a try and create one private room and create a mural just to see how this one is working. So I just hit the plus sign right next to the private room text, and I give it a name, let's say demo room. I decide to leave it as a private room, so only people with invitation can join me. And my optional description is a demonstration for lecture. Create room. And now we have our individual room, which is yet empty. So here we can create our first mural. Let's say create new mural. And I already have the, the possibility to open different templates. For example, here are some templates that are provided by Mural themselves. And here I have some templates that I created on my own. We will come to this point later. But for now, I just decide to create a blank mural. So we say create mural. And there it is. Here we have our first mural. It doesn't have a name yet, but this is basically our workspace. So let's give the mural a name. Let's call it my first mural. And here in the mural settings, you also have the options to choose the background color. You have different standard sizes, and you can choose different themes, which is an aspect on how to how the names for anonymous visitors are chosen. We'll leave it with animals for now. So let's say done. And there we have our mural. And if I go back now, which is the icon on the upper left side, back to dashboard. Here I'm on the dashboard. And now you see in my demo room, there is already one mural existing. And let's say we want to create a second one, so I can follow the same steps as before. Or if I like the one very much, then I just can say duplicate, and I call it my second mural. There it is. And now my private room, demo room, already has two murals. And if we want to collaborate now, then we can select one mural and we can share it. So on the upper side, on the right side, we can say share. And here you have the different options. So either you can invite people, which are either a guest or a member, or you can say create the visitor link. And here is the visitor link to share. You also can set restrictions, for example, members to restrict, to separate between members of your workspace and anyone else. And I choose to give everyone the right to edit the mural. Then I can say copy the link, share it by mail, and basically that's it. Okay. And now we've seen how Mural is structured, how we can create our murals. And in the next video, we take a look on how to work with murals from the participants' perspective before we jump into more detail and considering detail how to construct more appealing murals or more sophisticated murals. So see you in the next video where we take a look at the participants' perspective. And if you want, you can use the time to create your account, to replicate what we have done here, and to create your own murals. So see you in the next video.